Morning guys, I'm having a coffee and a cigarette, and then I've got to go out and get the van sorted out and prepared for our next job this week. So I thought I'd get a quick video out before I get out on my rounds today. We're going to talk about Matic news. Yeah, go give Matic itself a shout out. So if you don't know what Matic news is this is an arm of obviously the Polygon Matic. Yeah, and as it reads here, so they tweeted this. Let's have a look. Yesterday, I think it was. So yeah, October the 10th. Yeah, so this was yesterday. Yeah, so Axion, a strategic partnership with ApeSwap is something to be excited for. You know, with Axion, with the staking rewards and access to numerous staking ecosystems, Axion is a decentralized cryptocurrency that greatly rewards long-term investors. Now, we all know at the moment the price of Axion, since now whenever you bring out new pairs, for instance, when we went on ApeSwap, yeah, which was way back here, which is only roughly, this is like 17th of September, when this chart sort of started. Then obviously we had the initial pump, you know, with news. Yeah, as we know, catalysts in crypto pumps projects. Yeah, and then you normally get whales that do sell-offs. Yeah, so this is basically what happened with Axion. Yeah, so we swapped over. We're basically on ApeSwap itself now, rather than SushiSwap more than anything. Yeah, and as you can see, a nice big pump. Then whales done a sell-off. Yeah, or a whale, and then what you call snowball effect. Other investors panicking and selling. Then we had a bit of a pullback. You know, a bit of a buyback up. Then we went sideways a bit. Then because things are quiet in the market, investors get impatient, especially in the crypto space. Regardless of what project you're in, if the teams are not constantly communicating, you know, I mean, investors are like babies. Yeah, you've got to nurture them every single day. Yeah. So basically, if the team's quiet, you know, let's not forget that they're working their asses off behind the scenes to bring partnerships and, you know, reevaluate the ecosystem and getting ready to say do some votes and what we can and can't do and stuff. You know, they're busy doing stuff like that, you know. So the last thing they want to be doing is constantly asking stupid questions, saying Telegram or in Discord of like, when pump, or why has this happened? All the information that you do sort of need is within the Axion ecosystem itself. Yeah, I mean, if you look at like the staking platform itself, I mean, it's beautifully done. But if you was just to type in stake.axion.network, get rid of this stake bit. Yeah, let's do that for a second. And then bring up the network. Okay. And then just bring up the actual main website. Hang on, you've got to get rid of the stake bit as well. See, so it's Axion.network. Right. That brings you to the main website. Everything you need to know, like with regards to news, so you can click on all items, you know, updates that's going on at the moment. So, you know, like the Galaxy NFT stake launch and walkthrough, you know, you can read about this, what that's about and everything else. Axion does state here, wrap Bitcoin divs are temporarily paused. Yeah, now this was article, okay, this was in June. Now, we went through the phase of doing the 10% sell tax. We've had to stop that, you know, to be able to do what they're doing at the moment with regards to ApeSwap and potential other partnerships. Yeah. So let me just go back to the Axion stake part itself. So basically, this website here, you can come in, read through these articles, what's been done, what is being done. Yeah. The launch pad. So if you've got a token, yeah, if you've got a business that you want to launch, yeah, you can come over here, fill in the relevant criterias, yeah, and Axion will check your project out. You've got to be KYC'd and stuff like that. That's why we really take our time in what projects that are launched on the launch pad. Yeah. So, but if you've got a project, you can come over here and, you know, get in touch with the team this way, and they will check your project out. Yeah. So, for instance, Vabble. Anyone that's been listening to me with Vabble, yeah, check my previous videos out of a few weeks back when I'm saying that I'm heavily going into Vabble at the moment, because this is a long-term play. This is a couple of years off, yeah. But a few weeks back, I'm pretty sure that I put in here 100,000 Vabble, and it was about $111. Yeah. Well, as you can see now, it's going to cost you $205. At its peak yesterday, yeah, Vabble went up to 2.6, which would have meant it would have cost you $260 yesterday for 100,000 Vabble. Yeah. There's going to come a time, guys, that it's going to cost you $2,000 for 100,000 Vabble. Right. So I'm not saying, you know, this ain't financial advice. You've got to do your own research on that. This is where you make money in crypto when the markets are down, right? So Vabble has had a retracement of 14% since yesterday. Axion is well below its, what I always say, it's quadruple one at the moment. This is, in my opinion, a brilliant accumulation time. Take the notice of all the quietness and that out there at the moment. Yeah, this is where you do accumulate. You know, if you really truly sort of believe in the team, which I do, yeah. I've been with Axion over 2 years. Yes, the team has chopped and changed over the years, but it's for the better. And this is what you got to understand as well. It takes time to get the right team in place, yeah, along with the right projects, the right strategic partnerships ready for the next bull run, yeah. So even if we stayed at this level, yeah, for the next year, yeah, it's no hardship in the fact that as long as stuff's being worked on behind the scenes, yeah, and we can accumulate this. What would you rather be doing? Accumulating, like go work this week and have a spare $50 or something that you can add some more Axion at these prices, or would you rather be buying $50 worth when it's at, say, quadruple 1.4? Yeah, I wouldn't complain about it. I would look at this as godsend. Yes, it can be frustrating. We all know that, yeah? I've been in crypto a long time, like I always bash on about, and at the end of the day, these are accumulation phases. Yes, we're in uncharted territories at the moment with regards to the Ukraine, and who knows what's happening in the world at the moment. Could these prices come down even more? Of course they can, yeah? Could this be the bottom? Of course it could. No one really knows, yeah? All I do at these prices is I dollar cost averaging. In other words, if I've got to spare $200, I might put, say, $50 in Axion and another $50 in Vabble, yeah, something like that, yeah, and then have $100 in USDC ready to see if there's a dip in one of them, you know, and you just carefully plan it out. And the name of the game is to accumulate as much as you can and your dollar cost averaging. But getting back to the Matic news, so, you know, so the Axion development team has been working on numerous updates and partnerships, and the strategic alliance with ApeSwap is one major milestone in the project's Pax roadmap. The fact that Axion is now listed as a principal token within their DEX is one of the main benefits of this partnership with ApeSwap. Yeah, this means that you can purchase or sell Axion tokens without having to import them into the swap, right? This will make it easier to convince other DEXs to do the same. Axion will additionally take part in ApeSwap's sustainable liquidity mining program, right? Well, which we're actually doing at the moment. I won't bring it up today, but I'm still doing that willy-nilly one. I forgot to actually bring it up. And then it goes on. So if you're in Axion or if you're in ApeSwap, yeah, I suggest coming over and, you know, doing a like, doing a retweet, yeah, and showing the support with Matic news, because this is what it's all about in crypto at the end of the day. You help your own investment, yeah. Even if you get despondent, guys, you know, or a bit depressed and think, oh, nothing's moving, and you know, just do your bit. That's all I can say at the end of the day. I'm still accumulating Vabble. I'm waiting, hopefully, for another dip. Usually Vabble will dip another 15%, yeah, and then I'll accumulate a bit more. Yeah, this will probably dip back into the ones, yeah, which then I'll accumulate more. Vabble's got a lot coming up over the next few months, you know, with the beta version. Let's get on Vabble for a minute. We've got the beta version or better version, whatever you call it, you know, of their streaming service. We've got staking coming up, so that's going to take off, you know, that's going to take some of this maximum supply off the table, so to speak, once staking is enabled, you know, with the DAO, the launch pad. So there's a lot of catalysts coming out for Vabble, yeah. over the next few months, in my opinion, as well. Obviously, the biggest catalyst is when it launches, and that is what I'm hedging my bets towards. Yeah, the you know, unless the world's been blown up by then. Yeah, we've got the Bitcoin halving in 2024. Vabble on their roadmap is basically full launch 2024. As you can see, look, Q4 2023 to Q2 2024. So takeout integration, content voting, showtimes, and full launch. This is going to coincide roughly when the Bitcoin halving happens. Now, normally with a Bitcoin halving, after around about 6 months-ish, you know, you've got retail investors, Bitcoin starts pumping, you get new investors coming in, they look for other projects, you know, they see something like Vabble, and then before you know it, you know, it goes Garrity, yeah? I mean, as you can see at the moment, we have just under, I've got my glass on, I still can't see it, just under 1 trillion, yeah, market cap, 957 billion, yeah? Well, back in 2017, we hit 800 billion. So we're not far off of what we was back then in the all-time high in total market cap, yeah? So the Bitcoin dominance at the moment is only 38%. Yeah, normally that's 41, 42, which is what you want to see it at, yeah? So yeah, at the moment, I would just say hold on tight, dollar cost average, and don't forget, help your investments, you know, whether you're in Axion, Vabble, if you're in both, or whatever investments you're in, tweet, retweet, and have kind words to say about the teams that build these projects, because they do work hard behind the scenes, and that is it. So enough said. As always, be lucky in crypto, and peace out.